Welcome everyone to a trip down Stoner Drive. I am your host Shag Wellenbolt, or you can call me Shaggy. Zoinks, zoinks! And this is a platform to tell people stories about how cannabis has positively or maybe even negatively affected their lives. I don't care if you're a patient, a brand, a distribution, an athlete, a politician. If you have a story to tell, I want to hear it. So hopefully this gives you an educating and entertaining look behind the scenes of the booming cannabis industry. And if you like my videos, please give a like and subscribe to my YouTube. Also go to my website, shagwellensway.com, to get your shaggy swag and rock the clothes that you see in my videos. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Shag Wellen, and this is a trip down Stoner Drive, where we're going live from Sessions by the Bay for their market. And so they're set up from 3 to 6. The vendors are just finishing setting up, so people are coming out. It's been a jam-packed day at Sessions. They had yoga this morning, then they had a drag brunch. Now they have the market from 3 to 6, and then they're having movie night sponsored by Alien Labs. So Alien Labs is going to have some deals going on, and they're playing This Is the End, which has got Seth Rogen and all of them. So it's going to be a fun time. Let me just make sure that volume and everything is good, or if you hop in, let me know how the volume is. Please don't say it's going to be skipping again. All right. It should be a lot better. Skipping again. All right. I think we are good. Oh, cool. All right. Sorry. So we are set up for the Sunday market, Sessions by the Bay. Like I said, but it's having a bunch of vendors out here. We got food vendors, we got flowers, we got arts, even massage tables. So I'm excited for that. We are also having, again, movie night from 7 to 9 over at but movie night from 7 to 9, and it's going to be This Is the End. So it's going to be a good time. There will unfortunately be no consumption on this video stream just because. Hey, how's it going? There will be unfortunately no consumption at this just because we are outside of the lounge, and so the lounge you have to consume in the lounge, and so I'm not trying to risk the license for anybody. It is going on from 3 to 6. I'll be going live from 3:30 to 5. We're gonna have different brands, patients, and hopefully some staff from Sessions by the Bay come and hop on and just be talking about what their brand is. We have like Legacy Tool. We have also, forget what some of the other ones are, but we're gonna have them on, come and hop on. Also, we had one lady here. I'm hoping she comes back, but she was talking about a Burning Man, but a lot smaller. So a single stage Burning Man that's happening in California. So I'm excited to learn more about that event. But real quick, shout out to Munchies for Pets. They're a brand I work for and get sales. So if you're trying to get them to carry them at your shop, then hit me up. What is really nice is they're really healthy dog treats that look like pizza, chicken wings, waffles, donuts. It's mostly like dried coconut, dried carrots, dried cabbage. So healthy, but humans, you're not the only ones that get the munchies. Your pets do too. So while you're at a coffee shop, a brewery, or a dispensary, you can get your dog a treat as well. So in Imperial Beach, they are at Pet Market. In Pacific Beach, they are at Happy Pet, PB Fish Shops, SD Tap Room, and now Poseidon Project as well, the brewery. So we'll be carrying them a lot more. So check around SD to get them. Also, I'll shout out Revelry. We'll get their bags on soon. Thank you for anybody that is hopping on. Also, we just had an event on Friday at Off the Charts in Reseda. That was cool. I'm cutting up the clips from that, but you can check out that live. They were doing celebrating their second anniversary, and what started as like 3 or 4 brands when I started to set up turned into 15. So I got to learn about Zaboris. They're a new flower brand that I've never been able to try. So I got their sativa. We had Cushy Punch. We had one of their brand reps, brand ambassadors hop on. She also gave us some gummies and also their cart, the Tropical Kush all-in-one disposable. So we got to try that. The staff at Off the Charts in Reseda was so dope. Juan was the event coordinator, and he helped me out a lot. But all that staff was absolutely incredible. Their managers are awesome, and their prices were awesome. Plus, there was good food and everything, and we got to talk to some cool people. So check that one out. But I will be cutting that into clips along with cutting this into clips. Today, there is a market at Sessions by the Bay in National City or San Diego. It is a little farmers market that they do once a month. I think it's the second or third Sunday of every month. I did one about a month ago. And they have different brands. They can't have their cannabis brands out here. They have more of their accessories, but also local vendors. So really good food vendors. They have Legacy Tool, which is a dad tool company out here. They have flowers. They have arts and crafts, so different paintings. I saw some knitting, things like that. There's even a massage therapist here that's selling a mix of their oils or bath salts as well. So just like a nice little farmer's market. And then tonight there's going to be a movie night up in the lounge at Sessions by the Bay. So they're having a jam-packed day. So follow their page so you can always find their events. But this Sunday, they have yoga in the morning. So ganja yoga, where you can actually consume while you're doing yoga. Then they had a drag brunch after that. Now they're having the market, and then they're having movie night after that. I'm going to be interviewing a couple different brands as they cycle on. And just kind of show some love. Plus, we are also selling the Munchies for Pets treats here, and also showing off the Revelry bags. I would be selling the Revelry bags, but they already sell them here at Sessions by the Bay. So, just a brand I already work with, and just showing them some love. So showing people all the different styles of bags that they have, and getting them restocked in here soon. Also, Munchies for Pets. Their mint treat is a doobie or joint. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to step out and see if anybody is hopping on or so. There's a couple people outside. If not, we'll get started with the next part. Scooby, she's friendly. All right, so we got our first guest. So if you want to sit down, they going, and then here. What's she doing?
So you just travel with this everywhere?
Yeah. Sorry about folks. The camera's getting turned back on. Apologize. All right. So sorry about that, folks. Scooby got excited and pulled one of the cables. But if you want to introduce yourself, your name, and then tell us a little bit about your brand or what you're working on.
So my name is James Baum, and this is my lovely wife in the back. But
Awesome.
we came by Sessions. I wanted to check out my friends and a lot of people that I know here. But I'm in the health and wellness field, and I
Nice.
definitely like to combine cannabis and get people to be educated and be fit, but you can still be a stoner and live that lifestyle. So
Oh, I love that. So
walking billboard.
are you like a trainer, or like what do you do? Use cannabis?
A lifestyle, just more of a lifestyle to show people.
Okay.
I used to be a trainer, but it's more of a walking billboard to see that you can be fit.
Yeah.
You can still be a stoner and be productive. And
I love
so, to get that stereotype out of everyone's brain.
Absolutely. So stoners aren't lazy, people
Correct.
are. So cannabis isn't making you lazy.
Correct.
I absolutely love that. A few years ago, 2 years ago, I actually did a marathon on 1,500 milligrams of FSO.
Oh, wow.
And then every 5 miles had somebody with a bong pack or a bowl pack for me. But yeah, it was the same thing. It's to show, you're the one that's making yourself lazy or holding yourself
Yeah.
back. It's not the cannabis. And then also understanding your tolerance and what you use while you're using it. So
Exactly.
that's awesome. What's your channel, or where do you
They can
kind
look
of?
me up on YouTube. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah.
It is. I'll tell you really fast.
Let me just pull that a little closer with
Yep.
the DJ.
Of course. My channel is Ripped Gym. So at Ripped, RIPPED JYM.
Awesome.
So I do a lot of reviews, a lot of product reviews, cannabis reviews, nutrition reviews, anything you can think of that's natural. I'm always looking at. So I'm actually working, talking about podcasts. I'm starting my own separate within my gym channel on what I call what not to take. Gym is everything. So kind of in this industry because it is a natural industry, right?
Yeah.
Cannabis and both nutrition. It's not really regulated yet.
Mhm.
So anybody can make a lot of claims, and I want to be able to point out a lot of the not so good companies and some of the good companies out there.
Yeah.
I've been doing this, since I was 22, 23 in this industry. So I've seen the goods and the bads. And so hopefully, as the podcast gets more mainstream and I'm doing more of that, hopefully I can get people to be educated. And then maybe someone can come to me and say, hey, what do you think of this? Or what do you think of that? And I'll be able to educate people. So that's kind of
I like that.
one of the many things I'll do at start. A lot of people don't what to take, what not to take.
Absolutely. What is how do you like to consume when you're working out, or how do you use it in your wellness?
So the first thing in the morning, I obviously wake and bake, but that helps me with my stomach. I like to eat a lot as a bodybuilder because I burn a lot of calories. So it really helps my stomach and kind of get the focus. And then I'll have eggs. Eggs are really phenomenal and simple to take. So I do eggs. I smoke either a dab or flour, and then I'll go to the gym. And a lot of electrolytes and water. You sweat a lot.
Yeah. Is there a strain you really like for like working out or for different workouts?
No, I mean that's the problem in this day and age because everything is so hybrid. If you smoke enough of it, it's everything, right?
Yeah.
If you can find a true landway strain that's pure sativa or indica, let me know.
There you go.
So again, that's what I tell people.
Yeah, I love the good
I like to ruin the things, but the fact of the matter is there's no real pure indica or sativa, at least in California.
Yeah.
Not that I know of, because again, the way that they grow it, it's been so many clones and so many iterations, right? That it's really hard. But yeah, so I smoke whatever I can get my hands on, whatever's good quality.
Yeah.
So
I love it. So is that 70 show who's in your circle, but since you have something you're working with, who would you like to either smoke with or work out with? Okay, cool. Oh my God, I am so sorry, everybody. Scooby pulled a plug or two, but we're good. We're back with yeah, you're good, brother. Thank you so much. Go, brother. You want to sit down? Welcome, welcome, man. You want to introduce yourself?
It's kind of played back. You can shoot this.
Yeah, welcome, welcome.
Oh man.
If you want, oh, turn that down just a little bit. Perfect. If you want to introduce yourself, go,
I'm Battle. My name's Battle Christopher Thomas. Currently work with the rap group Bone Thugs and Harmony for the past 11 years. Security, videography, photography.
Oh, you're with Bone Thugs?
Yeah,
Dude, that is
11
awesome.
years. I live here in San Diego. I do a lot of work back and forth out of Vegas.
Okay.
Video production and stuff like that.
That's incredible.
About 5 years ago, I used to have a show on Him Beats TV called Battle Studies the Show.
Uh-huh.
It's all about weed and weed culture.
Dude, I'll have to check that out, man. Well, thank you so much for hopping on there.
No problem, no problem.
So what kind of got you to go in that direction of music and more the production side?
I think what happened with me, I started with photography.
Okay.
So when I was doing photography, I felt that I just needed to do a little more, and I
Mhm.
got into videography. And I've always been a person that's been around music all my life, so
Yeah.
that kind of tied in with everything. I was out in Vegas 10 years ago, and I met Lazy Bone, and he needed somebody to do videography, and I started doing that, and then I went on to do promotions, and then on to do security, and just constantly
There you
doing a
go.
lot of different things for them. But now it's just mostly just trying to get my business going and do things like that and try to stay good within the industry and the
Absolutely.
culture.
So what's your business now then?
So I have a business called Stash Proof.
Okay.
It's almost like the bags that you have.
Yeah.
Almost that way, yeah. We sell the bags. Also, we sell the actual closable, sealable bags to more dispensaries for
Mhm.
carry and stuff like that. These are sealable plastic bags.
Nice.
Yeah, so we also sell those on our site too.
Oh,
We've been doing that for like 2 years now.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. As far as the you're the Champs Trade Show out in Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been going to Champs Trade Show for probably another 12 years.
Dang, man.
Yeah. So
you-
different
You're
businesses.
seeing different sides of it too, but with
Yeah,
hip hop, cannabis kind of coincides with.
Right. And a lot of things I've done through hip hop is related over to cannabis because there's so many hip hop people that are involved.
Mhm.
There's so many rappers and entertainers that have dispensaries
Oh
that a lot
yeah,
of people don't know about, you know?
absolutely.
And once I got into this part of it, I started to meet people and they go, hey, I have a strain. You have a strain? And I'm like, oh, okay. I was expecting someone to have, that
Oh,
type of thing.
absolutely. And you're seeing
Yeah.
more and more like, yeah, see, obviously Wiz, this guy, Khalifa Kush,
Yeah.
but I mean, Exhibit I've seen in the industry, Loonies are getting into it. So there's a bunch of people, of course,
But-
like Be Real, Cypress,
Right.
all of them. So
Tyson Farms just came out with a whole new thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I love that. What have you liked about the growth of seeing where it was back in the day to now legalization? And then what do you like miss about back in the day too?
Back in the day, when we were smoking, the actual level of cannabis was a much lower level.
Yeah.
So I was out there for a lot of years, and I went back to find this whole new culture
Oh my God.
and the new levels of indica and sativas are.
All the science and much drilled down.
Yes. So that was a big change to see that come into play. And one of the major things I like more than anything is where we're at now, the lounge. Being able to come out in public and smoke with people and be inside and talk.
Exactly.
And you can't beat that anywhere.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things I think we have here in San Diego.
Oh, absolutely. And what was your first experience? I assume this isn't the
man.
first one,
No,
but
no,
how,
no, no,
how
no.
was your first
Oh,
experience?
I was totally blown away the first experience. I
Right.
was totally blown away. I went inside and my main focus was like, okay, let's get the bud and get up to the lounge. But then I got to look around like they have everything here.
Yeah.
You know?
The selection's
Yeah,
huge.
so, a couple $100 later. You know?
Right.
But yeah, it was good. The food's good. It's always good times. I missed a nice reggae event they just had.
Yeah,
a couple days
but
ago.
every Wednesday, which is nice. They're adding
Wednesday.
even more and more events. Today they've been booked from morning till tonight. So they had yoga, then a drag brunch, the market, and then movie night tonight.
Wow, that's
I love
crazy.
it because
That
it's
is
just
crazy.
bringing the community together and great way to network too and meet new people. So
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is awesome.
I appreciate it.
How long you been doing this?
So I've been doing like about 3 years. It's been doing like the podcast, but I've been building this out for 2 years. So kind of the content took a seat while I was building it out, and I should have been doing more coinciding together. But yeah, it took 2 years to build out. We wrapped it about 4 months ago, and then we did 3 months in Arizona, toured all of Arizona, and now we're back in SoCal. So going to focus in San Diego, but trying to expand and also be smarter financially. I got a plan out and everything, but looking for new opportunities. So I'm going to definitely have to pick your brain later on about like how to grow my content and little things, because sometimes it's just little tricks of
Absolutely,
like how to grow.
I mean, being out there, as you see, as I came up, being out in the public and getting involved with people that's in the industry is always going to be a plus.
Absolutely.
Always going to be a plus. And I learned to add on to my help and my things that I do to other people in the industry, just like meeting you.
Yeah.
You know? So that's always been a big part of my thing and everyone else's thing. If you can't network, you really can't get off the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. So to get back to the music a little bit, I saw Bone Thugs and Harmony probably right before COVID. They were playing right here in San Diego. It was incredible. But what is your favorite song by them?
I have to say Thuggish Ruggish.
Okay.
It has to be Thuggish Ruggish because I think when they came out with that, it was a surprise and everything. I was already a fan, and bam,
Hell yeah,
doubled everything up.
I love
yeah, man, there's nights I'm standing there and I sometimes have to pinch myself.
I bet.
Yeah, I have to pinch myself.
And then
sometimes.
being around so many cool people. So since you've been around so many celebrities and stuff, have you ever seen That's the 70s Show?
Yeah,
I assume.
absolutely.
So you're downstairs in your basement. You got 3 people around your circle. Who are the 3 people? Could be dead or alive, famous or not, people you've smoked with or not smoked with before. Who's kind of in your circle?
My first person is gonna be Biggie Small.
There you go.
He's gonna be there sitting with me, and I'm gonna have Snoop on my right.
There you go.
And I'm gonna have Lazy Bone to my left.
I love that, man.
That's it.
I appreciate
it. Right there.
And then what is your favorite product of your brand?
My favorite product from here?
No, of your brand. Like of the bags and stuff. Do you just have like
we have this little I'm trying to show it to you. We have a little crossbody bag that's in multiple colors, like a reggae color.
Okay.
And I really like that's my favorite. We have another one, 2 more of them that have actual lighters on the outside.
Oh, nice.
So once your bag closes, it's got a little clip with a magnet on it. Put that down, put your lighter inside so you carry it with your bag. So you always have a lighter with your bag attached to it.
I like that. That's smart. I don't know. I've pitched it to a couple people. I don't know who would do it, but what I think would be smart is coming out with a Stanley Cup for stoners, since people always love their water bottles. That's got a little bit of everything. So it's got a lighter holder. You can pull your dabs out. You got your dab tools, your Q-tips, just something to think about down in the future for your life. But,
Absolutely.
Well, man. I don't think we have anything else to know. So, so we were talking about the brands in there. What's some of your favorite brands, or what's your favorite way to consume?
I'm a blunt smoker. Backwoods.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been stuck on Backwoods for the last probably 10, 12 years. Man. I've gotten off of it, gotten back on it, hit the bong for a couple of years, got back. It's just such a thing. But now it's just the Backwoods and the nicotine. I'm addicted. And that's my thing. I smoke indicas in an evening, usually sativas during the day.
That's how I
have a couple of people local here that make really good edibles too.
Oh, there you go. Edibles don't work quite as well on me, but I think when people, it's an enzyme that helps break them down.
Yeah.
And so most people is normal. Mine's hyper, so I have to start about 500-700 milligrams to kind of feel it.
Yeah.
And then other people's are delayed, so they'll take a normal amount, but then it'll hit them 3-4 hours later, even with a 5-10 milligrams. So it's just learning your body, learning your tolerance. But I do think people mostly start with indicas when they're first smoking, and then you see when you're more in the industry and constantly around it that a lot more people switch to a sativa and stuff.
So true. And when it comes to your body, you want to know if you're tired or if you need energy. Sometimes I need to go for it.
Exactly.
Sometimes I need to go for it. It all depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
But I'm always different wax in there sometimes, some butter.
There you
some-
go. Yeah, gotta dabble a little bit.
Plus, you got to have the variety.
Yeah,
'Cause you can't,
absolutely.
smoking the same thing. Over
If
and
you
over.
do, you're just gonna build a tolerance to those terpenes or other cannabinoids in it. So.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite strain though?
San Fernando Valley OG for years.
There you go.
For years.
I haven't seen it in a while
It's
either.
hard to get, and then when I do get it, I can automatically tell it's the second generation because in my brain and in my lungs, they know the original because I smoked for years.
Yeah.
So when I come back and smoke that, I got the taste and the flavor, but maybe not as much power, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's because too many people are crossing and not sticking. I think one brand needs to get the original seeds and just stick to the strains and be like, we got 12 of the old school genetics and we're not going to fuck with them.
Exactly.
And
They would we had that.
Just like one brand did it, they would blow up. And I've been saying it for years, and nobody does it though. They always want to cross their own and make their own. I'm like, just have the 12 like simple genetics and just keep them going.
Just go with that.
Yeah.
Go with that. Don't try to add an extra onto it and mix things with it. And, just keep it at the original because that's really what got us there.
Yeah.
So all
exactly.
the guys, they want to experiment and cross everything and see what we come up with. So now we got millions of strains.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Hard to keep up with, hard to play. What's the name of this? What's the name of that?
Yeah, or go back to the original genetics. Like sometimes, like I used to be a manager at a dispensary. I knew every cross of like what they're saying. Even if they put it, you could kind of figure out by the names. But now, like I go and look at some, and like I don't even know the like original that they try to tell me.
I know exactly. Same here.
So since we're at Sessions, by the way, the market, what got you to come out to the market? Was it a post or did you hear about it? Or
I get posts on my Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah. When I'm not busy, I'd like to be out doing stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because sometimes I can get busy with the business and then going with them to show and stuff like that. I get busy at times, but when I'm not, I'm trying to go to a lot of local events and stuff like that, to the sessions and stuff. I'm pretty frequent at those too.
Oh, I love it.
I started, like I said, in the part of the weed with different parts of the videography and stuff like that. I started with a 3-man crew, built to a 12-man crew, and like did 5 years of that. So with doing that and learning everything from that, it brought me a lot of other people into my reign, into my group of people. And with that group of people, it's helping me thrive today.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm still doing it.
There you go. If there's advice for somebody that's just getting into videography or photography, what's something you would recommend?
I recommend that you more important than anything is be consistent. Be on time and be consistent. I think that's really what got me through. There was a lot of times, not a lot, but a few times where I go to events and work and not get paid. But I still had that mentality. Okay, you guys are not paying me, but I'm still going to produce the footage. I'm still going to talk to you guys until you can figure out what I can get paid or whatever.
Yeah.
And that little thing alone is what helped me pedal through the whole thing. So if someone young that's coming into it, just be consistent in what you're doing and believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they don't have the faith that they can walk into an establishment as a person and say, hey, I'm this guy, I'm new, I want to try some videography. The worst thing you can do is tell you no, we can't have you in, sir. But if you don't do that, then you won't know that.
And take 100 no's, 1,000 no's, as long as you get that yes, get that opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. And keep those relationships with your business people.
Yeah.
Try to keep those relationships going so you keep that money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but like you were saying, I've learned along the way, just along the way, Like I said, I had started with 3 guys and we pretty much didn't know anything and picked up, we had 4 cameras at the time and we started shooting and went to that. Next thing you know, we're at Champs and we're at events and just pop going on. Yeah, it was a total journey.
I love that.
Total journey. And I'm still on the journey, but more doing it towards Javon Thugs with the concerts and my bags and just doing things happier.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate so much for you coming on. I don't want too much of your time. I know you got something to do, but if you want to shout out where people can follow you, but also your company, get bags.
Yeah. I'm Battle. Find me on Facebook at Battle Study. One you pick. Say go. Thank you. You shoot this. You sit down for you. This way. I want to
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I just want on my face.
Oh, yeah, want me to just got you, brother. And you're on a
Is
machine.
it going?
Chill.
I
Yep.
don't know if it's going.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Yeah.
Here.
Appreciate
And
you.
if I
Bro.
can- oh, thank
Appreciate
you
you.
so much. I really appreciate it.
Use my instruments.
Yeah. Yep. All right, I'll ask you. Thank you so much. And if you want to grab a sticker, it's on YouTube right now under the live tab, but then I'll put it in the clips and stuff like that.
Okay. It's on the sticker.
Yeah. So it's on the YouTube. Okay. Awesome. We'll see if we have another guest. All right. So we might get some brands in a second. Just shout watch. That was really cool though. That was really cool to have him as a guest. Like, I mean, somebody battle that's had his own show, some videography, photography. I'm going to be asking him a bunch of questions, how I can improve my setup and everything I do, because there's a lot I do to improve. Not a big stars yet, and I'm not yet, but it's really going to grow soon. You can check the upload speed. Switch. But let's check out the next brand, Revelry. They have smell proof, waterproof bags. Oh, there we go. My bad. Perfect. She's friendly. She barks, but she's very friendly. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Make sure the mic is up. Awesome. So,
Yeah.
welcome.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm Shagwell, or Shaggy.
Shag, nice to meet you, Steve.
Nice to meet you. And yeah, tell us a little bit about your brand and what you're doing.
Yeah, so we are the Sourdough Shop, and we are a micro bakery based out of near Hillcrest and Balboa Park.
Okay.
So we do things all sourdough,
Nice.
natural leaven, so no commercial yeast whatsoever. So we bake products, like breads,
Mhm.
muffins, tortillas. We also make sourdough pizzas.
Okay.
Sourdough crust pizzas. So
Ooh.
everything has a long fermentation.
Okay.
Which helps with digestibility and flavor, taste, and yeah, it's really good.
Just wondering, because I've had so many people or friends complain. Do you sell sourdough starters? Or do you
We
know?
do.
You
We
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do sell starters.
Hey,
yes.
so if you don't want to do your own, fine, come to the experts and
Right. Yeah. No. Sourdough. TheSourdoughShop.com. So that's spelled SHOPPE.
okay.
The old way to.
I like that. That's incredible. How
Yeah.
long have you guys been around for?
We've been around for, I would say, about 2 years now.
Nice.
Yeah, online. So yeah, we don't have a storefront yet.
Okay.
So basically, the format is people go online, they order, and then in about like 3 days or so, they can come pick up their order.
That's
we-
awesome.
We'll deliver to them curbside.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
What got you to go into this route? Were you in the restaurant industry beforehand,
So
or?
I've worked the restaurant industry.
Okay.
Yes. But I've had a lifelong love of sourdough. So
Yeah.
well, my mother, first of all, she'd make fresh tortillas every single morning. So I grew up
Oh.
that way. And to me that was all normal. And then it wasn't until I moved away I realized it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not normal at all. And so then I did some traveling to Europe. I went into like Mexico,
Mhm.
and I saw that people made fresh, things fresh, and I was like, well, that's not really happening over where I was in LA.
Yeah.
And long story short, oh my gosh, this is what I want.
Yeah.
To do. And then I noticed the difference in the way I felt. And so I just
Absolutely.
I knew, okay, you know what, this is what I want to do. I tried several times over the years to make it,
Mhm.
and I always failed with the starter. And then
So you didn't give up.
I didn't give up. No,
Yeah.
and I always had that in the back of my mind to go back to it, and so I did. And of course, lockdown.
Yeah.
Got to. I didn't realize though that it was going to be a thing
Right.
during the lockdown, because it was just months before. It was actually right December of 2019. I was like, I'm going to try this again. So I did, and it was successful. Oh, that's nice. And then January, February, and all the lockdown. And we were just like trying to find it anywhere that we could, and we luckily kept it going. So
That's incredible.
yeah.
I love that. So, how many items do you offer on your menu, on your website?
Right now, we probably offer around 20 or so.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, we're looking to expand, obviously, but I like to, whenever someone suggests something to me, like for example, early on, somebody wanted a Gruyere chive sourdough loaf, and I knew how to add like chives,
Yeah, things like that.
rosemary leaves and stuff.
But
like that.
cheese stuff.
Anyway, I read up, I practiced, and I said, okay, well, give me a few weeks to do
Mhm.
this thing. So I practiced, and then I realized, oh, you know what, this is how to do it. So you have to adjust hydration a lot
Okay.
whenever you have whenever you add anything to it. Like today, I was working on a cinnamon, it's not cinnamon, right? It was cinnamon, rosemary, and cranberry.
Okay.
That's what they
Nice.
wanted, right? It's a special request. But I know working with cinnamon that you have to add it after you develop the fermentation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you add it too early, it's gonna weaken it, and then you're gonna end up with a flat loaf. So,
That's good to know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also, I have heard that elevation can change it. So cooking,
Yes.
if like here in San Diego compared to
Right.
Colorado,
Compared
would be
to-
way different, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And I don't know exactly the science behind that, but yeah, that is true.
see, so if you're doing your own sourdough starter, make sure you look up where you live and then
Exactly.
kind of adjust from there.
Right.
Since you hand deliver to everything, what is the area you deliver to?
Well, so people will come and pick up from our location,
Okay.
right? And then, but we have delivered, and usually like within about a I don't know, like 3 mile radius,
Okay,
5 mile
cool.
radius or something. We're in a really busy area, Balboa Park,
Oh,
North Park,
nice. So you just stay
Hillcrest,
busy.
University Heights. Yeah, yeah. So we go to like pop-ups, a lot of catering.
Yeah.
And
Like today, the little
like
market.
today, yeah, right, exactly. The Sunday high market.
Is this your first market you've been to for here?
Here, this is our second time here.
Okay,
Right,
awesome.
right. The first time was last month.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And where's your next event? Do you have any coming up soon?
Yes. So we have one, but it's not a public event. So it's going to be a catered event, and that is going to be in La Jolla. UCSD is going to have an event.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna be there, and then we got invited to work a. I want to say it's like it's called like a San Diego International Film Festival.
Oh,
And
nice.
they it's something to do with the Oscars coming up,
Mhm.
and so they're going to have an event at some house over here in La Jolla, and they want us to be there as well for that.
There you go. Well, I'm glad it's growing then. It
Yeah,
seems like
yeah.
business is
One
picking
thing
up.
after the just it seems as if like we go somewhere and then more people are just asking what our availability is,
Yeah.
and if we could cater or just deliver products.
Do you think in the future, like what is your 5-10 year goal? Do you want to open up a restaurant or a food truck or anything like that? Or do you kind of like the model you have now?
Right now, the model is working right now. I think if things change as far as like the laws with opening up a brick and mortar, because it's really expensive.
It
It's
is.
super expensive.
And I did see they're actually opening up for more home restaurants and things now. So
and it seems like there's a lot more contracts that you have, like you're responsible for everything, including the outside maintenance of a building, which is kind of, to me, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like landlords don't want to really help you. It almost seems
no,
as
exactly.
if they almost encourage you to spend all your money and then fail.
Fail
and
so
then,
they can get the next
person in there. But the business model should be help the small businesses to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know that San Diego is going to change anything. I hope that they do, because it would be nice, to be here and offer that product, especially since we have regular customers. They come every week, every other week, and we don't want to disappoint them.
Yeah.
We don't. So and then some people depend on our products too. We have a gentleman that has some sort of allergy, and he can only eat our breads.
I mean,
yeah,
I've heard a lot of people, and I'm excited to try your product, because I've had a lot of people that they'll go to Italy or something, and it's like all these issues, lactose intolerant, gluten-free, all this gone.
All gone.
And it's just because of the stuff we put in our flour or other things. So you're creating something fresh that people can enjoy.
And we import a lot of our flours for the pizza. We import the flours. So and it's a special mix that I have going on there.
Well, that's incredible. I'm excited to try it. Can you just shout out again where people can find your order?
Sure. Yes. We are at thesourdoughshop.com. That's the sourdough and then SHOPPE.com. And then our phone number is 619-432-2232. You can also call and place an order as well.
Perfect. Do you have any Instagram or anything like that?
Yes, we're also on Instagram, TikTok, and Yelp.
Perfect. And all the sourdough shop.
Sourdough shop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And I like that you spell it that way. I'm from Williamsburg, Virginia originally. You see a lot of them do the cheese shop and everything. It's all that colonial style. So
exactly.
It's just cool to see it spelled that way. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on, and I'm glad to get some of your food soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, is this one of your cards?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. Sourdough shop. Sure you can up if you're in San Diego. Get these freshest bread, pizzas, tortillas, or your own sourdough starter from them. And I'm doing my podcast right now, actually, here. If you're in the hot ball, if you have a brand I live in travel, so all my stuff check all the way, YouTube, Instagram, everything. If you want to work, check all the way. Yeah. They sell here. We can smell and waterproof. So I've got like a backpack. And they're also under like so I do have to fix the revelry bags and the munchies for pets. So make sure you get your munchies for pets. And if you want to carry them at your shop, hit me up. These are some healthy dog treats. They look like donuts. The white is dried coconut, sweet potato flour, rice flour, soybeans. They got pizza, chicken wings, waffles, donuts, pretzels, and their mint treat is a doobie or joint. So they're absolutely incredible. And then we are showing off. It's going to show off the revelry bag. So smell proof, waterproof. We got chillum bags that can fit in your pocket. If it says pipe kit, it actually comes with a pipe, a grinder, a cleaner for your pipe, and then you have to provide the paper. You got a pocket for your weed, and they are smell proof, waterproof. I have spilled my bong on my lab or my bag with my laptop in it, and it was perfectly fine. Not a drop on my laptop. None of my weed was wet. And it was great, but I mean, I had to wipe it off. It smelled like weed, like bong water. But none of my stuff inside smelled like bong water, so that was nice. And then vice versa, if you spill something in your backpack, it's not going to get it on all your stuff outside. So absolutely incredible. Let me just go see if there's any more guests. And if you're in San Diego, come on down to the market. We are here until 6 o'clock. I'll be going live until 5 o'clock. Unfortunately, I cannot consume because consumption is in the lounge. So you have to consume in the lounge, but they got so many devices, student glass, Puffco's, chill bongs, I mean, gravity bongs, everything you need. So it's all here. Plus the food is incredible. And they're doing a movie night from 7 to 9:30. So it's going to be This Is the End, and Alien Labs is a sponsor. So there's going to be some good deals on Alien Scooby. Oh, yeah, you can just, she's attached to the table. She doesn't like other dogs, so, but it's nice to have her attached to the table. That's fucking cool. It's funny enough, sorry, I have a couple people checking out, but look at the sourdough, the margarita pizza. Sourdough. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh. Oh, quite itchy. Oh my god. That's so good. This is the sourdough shop. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. They're all the same base. Yeah. Don't sit there if you don't want to be on camera. If you do, hop on and say what's up. But if it's where I shoot it, I just go around and post up and then just try to interview people, It's not the biggest following we're at yet, but you know, growing more and more. There we go. Yeah, just introduce yourself, brother.
My name's Jason.
Jason, awesome. And are you in the industry? You just a patient here at Sessions?
Just a patient.
Nice. Why do you like Sessions? Is this your first time, or have you been here before?
I've been here a few times. Yeah.
Nice.
I kind of like it just because just the
Having a
lounge,
spot
and
to actually
it's
smoke.
they have a spot to smoke. It's very like broad, It's very broad, like
Yeah.
spectrum with the things they have and their customers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the different events. I mean, they've had 5 today, and it was
Yeah.
just a variety of events.
Yeah,
So.
it's very immersive. The other day they had that Betty Boop deal.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Oh, you
What was
weren't?
that?
Oh, so they released the Betty Boop bags.
Okay.
They dropped them this Friday. They had just dropped them. And they're
Nice.
doing this deal where if you spend 50 or more, you can just get the tote for free.
Heck
Or
yeah.
they're running for 20. But
Nice.
if you're going and buying some medicine
Exactly.
anyway, you might as well.
Try it out. Yeah.
So yeah.
How was the flower of the product?
What was that?
How was the product?
The
You
product
got-
was pretty good. I got a half ounce of some Almora.
Nice.
Just like around a half because I was on the road, So
Yeah.
and then I got some pretty good deal because actually I had a bunch of discounts because I'm a coming back
Regular,
patient,
yeah.
And then he just stacked them and like he gave me some deals.
Heck
so
yeah.
I already had them on there, and so yeah, I got a bunch. I got like 3 pre-rolls that that little half ounce,
Mhm.
and then the boysenberry indica edibles.
Nice.
So, yeah, pretty good deal. And then I got that tote. So,
There you
it's
go.
pretty good.
Is this the first market you've been to, or have you been to the other ones in the past months?
I've been to other like vendor markets before.
Nice.
Not this one though. This is my first time at this.
Oh, at this one, cool. Yeah, so they do it like once. It's like once a month here
Yeah.
during the Sundays. And I saw you got a drink from Aqua Fresca.
Yeah.
How is it? What'd you get?
Really good. I got the hibiscus jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, they do. Also, my cousin and her friend got the what was it? It's el pilote preparado.
Oh,
Prepared corn. So yeah, they seem to enjoy that.
heck yeah! I love trying all the different food and everything here. Do you have most people that use cannabis have a little side passion or hobby? Do you have anything that you're working on? Like,
Right now, not like specifically in the cannabis industry.
oh no, not in the cannabis industry, but like
Just hobby,
music,
my
hobby.
little hobbies. Yeah, me and my girlfriend will sit around and paint sometimes.
Nice.
Mostly her. She does like crochet things. She makes like scrunchies and stuff.
Heck yeah.
And actually, related to cannabis, she made me this it's on TikTok as a crochet nug. So she sells those online.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's called Brady Boo's Creation, I believe. Yeah.
What was it?
It's Brady Boo's Creation.
Okay.
And she sells stuff like that. She makes crochet scrunchies. She's working on t-shirts right now. And then the main thing that like blew up on TikTok was the crochet nugs.
That's
everyone was so into that.
Awesome. We'll have to check that out. What's your favorite way to consume?
Favorite what?
A way to consume, or
A way to
do you
consume
like
me?
joints, bongs, dabs, edibles?
I probably prefer the bong. Like I have like
Nice.
quite a collection. Of
Heck
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
How many pieces do you have?
Probably around like 10 to 15.
Good
I
shit.
have
Heck
quite-
yeah. No, I'm about the same. Like,
Yeah.
I love a blunt. I like to dabble in things, but I love a bong. My go-to is just wake up from the morning to the end,
It's just so simple, Like,
Exactly.
easy to consume too. Like if you're like on a lunch at work or something,
Yep.
you can go home and just have a few.
1-2
more,
rips, you're ready to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
it.
So, yeah, that's my favorite. Right now, I've just been using this little like 14-inch that I actually got here in San Diego at one of the smoke shops.
Okay.
And it's got 420 written all over it, but it glows in the dark. So really
I've been
cool.
seeing a lot more of those. I had 2 pieces. I didn't even know we're glow in the dark
Yeah.
until.
That reminds me, I got this really cool piece when I was in Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Uh-huh.
It's literally, one of those monster bongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has like the tongue popping out, and it has this blue and green eye that
Oh,
when
that's
it's in the
sick.
dark, it glows and it's like staring at you. It's super
That's pretty dope.
yeah. it's
Heck
awesome.
yeah, man. Have you ever seen that 70s show?
Oh my
before?
god, dude! Like 10 times.
Cool.
The whole
Hell yeah.
thing.
Awesome. So you're downstairs in your basement. You got 3 people in your circle around you.
Uh-huh.
It can be famous or not, dead or alive. Who's in your circle?
Shit, man. Well, obviously, it's got to be some like famous stoners, you know, or something.
It doesn't have to be. I've seen some people do family. I've seen some do famous. You know, whoever you
Right.
choose. You know.
Well, I guess it'd be pretty cool to smoke with. Who is this right on the tip? Let's see. Probably like be cool to smoke with, you know, Snoop Dogg, like everyone would, or like Willie Nelson. You know, you'd probably get stoned like
he would.
way
Yeah.
before he'd even taps out. You know, you'd be greened out.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 people. Probably my girlfriend, so she could experience, you know. And
Hell yeah.
then
You want to hop on podcasting a little bit? Yeah, brother. Yeah. And who's the third person?
yeah, and then,
Or your girlfriend? You say your girlfriend, Snoop, and Willie, or somebody
you know,
else?
probably switch that. Instead of Snoop, I'd probably do. It'd be cool to have probably smoke with David from the Hip Abduction. That's
There you
my
go.
favorite band.
Hell yeah, brother. And then if you just want to shout out again where people can follow your girl stuff, and then if you want to shout out yourself or where people can follow you
Okay,
too.
sure. Let me make sure I'm not saying the wrong name. Of
Yeah,
the TikTok,
absolutely.
but-
No, make sure she can follow it. So to get Crochet Nugs, you can follow his girl on TikTok. Is it Instagram as well, or just a TikTok?
She's on mainly TikTok, but also on Instagram.
Okay,
as
cool.
Birdie Boo's Creation. On TikTok, she's on there as Birdie Boo 444.
Okay,
And you can go from her TikTok shop from there.
nice.
And then yeah, I'm down there as L Sykes EL_Sykes.
Oh yeah, brother. Dude,
But
thank
yeah,
you so much
nice
for
to meet
hopping
you.
on. Nice meeting you, brother.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And you don't forget your bag as well.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. Yeah, okay. Much. All right, let's see if we get any more gas. All right, we're gonna be going till 5. So we've had Patience, we had Battle, which was really cool with these. He's been with Bone Thugs and Harmony. We've had the Sourdough Shop hop on with their and give me some of their pizza, which is incredible. And then we also had what else we had on it? We've had 4 guests, so yeah, not too bad. So I'm enjoying it, and hopefully we'll get some more. Let me step out, see if we have a few more people. Grab the stickers. Roll in the market, but it's all good. Up as much extra noise. Again, we are at the Sunday market for Sessions by the Bay in National City, San Diego. We have a bunch of different brands, so food vendors, jewelry, uh, candles, flowers, art, massage, so like massage oils, bath salts, things like that. There is chicken vendors, there's drinks, there's also pizza with the sourdough, so it's awesome. They do this once a month, so just follow their page. Today's been a jam-packed Sunday with them. They did this morning start off with yoga, so smoking and yoga, ganja yoga, so that way you can ganja yoga, so smoking and doing yoga, which it sounds incredible. I've been wanting to do that for a while, so I missed it, but I'm going to do that next time. They had a drag show, drag brunch going on right after that. Then they're doing the market till 6 o'clock, and then tonight they're having the movie night with Alien Labs, and going to be probably having some bomb deals with Alien Labs. Plus, we're watching This Is the End, the funny Hollywood movie, which the world ends with Seth Rogen and that whole crew. So that'll be a fun time tonight. And then got to shout out, of course, the two brands, Munchies for Pets. These are just healthy dog treats, no THC, no CBD. The white is coconut. The green and red is like dried carrots, dried cabbage. The base is just sweet potato, rice flour, soybean oil. And then their mint chews are look like doobies or joints. But they're not going to get your dog high. They might be coming out with a calming effect for the joints down the road. So a CBD one. But right now, no THC, no CBD. So if you want to carry them out at your shop, it could be a coffee shop, dispensary, glass shop, brewery, pizza shop, whatever it is, they could be carrying it. And then revelry bags, anywhere from chilling bags that can fit in your back pocket all the way up to duffel bags. But smell proof, waterproof, and the kits come with little goodies as well. So if you spill your bong on it, you're fine. Also, they're pretty much life warranties. As long as you're not like destroying the bags on purpose, they'll replace it. So if the zipper messes up, something happens, they'll replace it for you. So just hit them up. Also, be having some different content going on soon. So trying to get more organized. That's why you haven't been seeing 365 days. Is 365 days is like even rushing after work, everything. I was trying to get a shot. I'm going to try to more build up files of a couple different series, and then have those pushed out constantly. And then that way it just, you know, you don't have the shitty videos on the days that I was sick or couldn't do anything. It's just building up more of the content. So that's also saying that for my 365 days of smoking with Shaggy, every day or every video that you saw was shot that day. So it was me going out to buy the strain or having to grab it, pick the spot, everything sometimes just as is. But it was nice. It kept me very consistent, and it did help grow my channel a lot. But now with the RV done and everything, hopefully we're going to grow more. I am going to start streaming on Twitch or Kick as well, which I'm streaming right now. But we're going to start doing more gaming stuff, and also I'm going to talk to people like Battle who can help me learn to do the streaming more remote. So that way I can still, get the content, but have it more remote. So I'm not just stuck inside the RV. I was going to do it outside, but one, they have a DJ, and two, we're right next to a highway. And so if you think the volume is how it is now, it'd be worse being outside. But when we're camping and things like that, I want to do more streams outside and enjoying it. Let me step outside just to make sure that's selling back. Right. Also had to get the strawberry pudding. No munchies. Yeah, get different munchies. I'm also gonna create signs, so sometimes I have to go and like tell people, and I go and talk to all the vendors right beforehand to let them know to hop on whenever. But I need to. What I've always wanted or hoped for is having a light, and then that way. Oh my god! But having a little light saving recording process. Oh, I have somebody. What's up, brother? You're okay. Hey, it's dope when you got somebody that just stops by, saw the RV on the highway, and was like, "Let's pull in." He was one that won the contest with Dab and Hike, so that was cool. So that was a giveaway I helped him announce, and so he was a part of that. Also, we are doing the Turpin Taste event. We'll be going live from there. I will go live from outside because we're not going to have all the crazy noise. We're going to be out and out in the country. I'm not going to say where the tickets are, but if you buy it or you can get the tickets at Dab and Hike. But I'm going to it will tell you where to go. But it's really awesome. What it is, the Turpin Taste event is we're going to be on a farm. This is a farm that sells his like cattle, chickens, pigs, everything to other restaurants in San Diego. So from low end to high end restaurants are buying from this farm. So really good quality. And then what's really nice is we're going to have a meal prepared. The menu just came out. In fact, I can probably look up what it is. So just to tease you a little. So this is the menu that went. What we're gonna have is focaccia with whipped honey butter. Is the first part. Chopped farm salad with seasonal greens, crunchy vegetables, and buttermilk herb dressing. Slow braised heritage pork shoulder with apple cider au jus. Wood roasted lamb leg with garlic, rosemary, and lemon. Duck roasted potatoes, a stoner mac and cheese, and then it's going to be cream corn with butter, cream, and black pepper. We're also going to have a bar out there. We're going to have herring, different flowers, wax, and things like that to go with the food and it's just going to be incredible. So make sure you get your tickets at Dab and Hike. I think this is the last because on February 28th is the event and we'll be going live from there. So make sure you check it out. I'm going to go see if there's any more brands hopping on. And if not, we're going to wrap up. But let me just go check it out. And then, of course, they're doing movie night from 7 to 9:30 tonight. All right. I think that might be it. I'll give it a couple more minutes, but and then also for the couple moments of the core game pulled or so, Scooby down here. She just falls over. Anytime I go pet Scooby, she just immediately falls over and puts her leg up and like just hit the belly. But I appreciate anybody that joined on today. They do the markets sessions by the bay once a month. So I believe it's some second or third Sunday. I think the second Sunday of every month. So make sure you check it out. Then also they do have the movie night tonight, so come by if you are in San Diego. Make sure you check out Munchies for Pets, because humans, you're not the only ones that get the munchies. We got the pizza, chicken wings, waffles, pretzels, donuts, and ribs. And then their mint chew is a doobie. There's no THC, no CBD, just really healthy dog treats for you. And you can get them at your. Hey, there we go. How's it going, brother? Come on. Oh, you're good. Perfect. Come on, Scooby. All right. So we got Legacy Tool coming on. How's it going, brother?
Good,
Yo,
good.
sorry for last time, but I think I got it fixed and should be a lot better. But if you want to, right? That way it's just easy to see, you know.
Yeah.
So if you want to introduce yourself and then tell us a little bit about Legacy Tool. What is it?
With Legacy Tool Company.
Yep.
Audio?
Yeah,
Good?
there you go.
Yeah, am I
Perfect.
too far?
Yep. Nope, you're good.
I'm Preston with Legacy Tool Company. Make handmade dab tools.
Yeah, incredible ones, man. They look like almost you got the hook, the samurai. What are the different ones you have?
I got J hook, some shovels like for some baller jars, spoons, spears. I got all. I mean, anything for anyone really.
Yeah. What's the newest tool you've come out with?
So I've been experimenting with using 3D printed infill.
Oh, okay.
Like in the block form that I have, and then dumping resin in that, and then cutting my sticks out with that, and then shaping it, and I'm getting some really cool patterns with the infill.
That's awesome.
It's kind of dope. Yeah.
That's cool. Have you had a 3D printer long, or is it something you're just testing with?
About a 6 months or so.
Okay.
Yeah. I started making so I used to make wooden rolling trays.
Mhm.
I'm a woodworker
Oh,
also.
nice.
And with a cool little dump funnel in the corner, and they're dope.
There you go.
But I sold my CNC machine. We moved. I didn't have any room for it anymore. But I'm like, you know what? I should model my wooden trays and start 3D printing them. So I just started doing that recently.
That probably saved a bunch of time and
Time,
costs, labor, or materials.
yeah. I mean, they're not as pretty as the wooden ones.
Yeah.
But they're still kind of cool.
There you go.
I dig them.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So you sell the tools and the rolling trays. Is there anything else that you sell as well, or do you just focus mostly on those?
Dab mats. What else am I doing? Dab mat, t-shirts, merch, of course.
Nice.
I do a bunch of stuff. I just got a new fiber laser. So I'm.
What is that? Sorry, I don't really know.
It's for doing steel, engraving steel.
That's sick.
Yeah, deep engraving and marking and stuff. So I just got it 2 days ago.
So do you get a lot of custom orders, or people hang you up for any? Or
No, I don't actually.
what do you do? If people,
custom stuff. I'm actually kind of I don't really like doing custom stuff.
okay,
I kind of like doing the stuff I like doing.
yeah,
And I also have an immense fear of fucking up someone else's dream. So excuse my language.
no, you're good.
Just someone's got something in their head.
Yeah.
Maybe even if I can't pull it off, or I think it's terrible.
Some people are very picky too.
Yeah.
So So I
Um,
definitely understand that.
I'm kind of at a point right now where I just kind of make what I want to make, and if you like it, cool.
Awesome. And I remember you're at Albies World in Pacific Beach.
Yep.
Okay. And then what were the other shops you were at?
The Urban Glass Shop in Hillcrest.
Okay.
So those two right now, and I couldn't be happier. They're awesome vendors. I really dig them. So
No, and you're doing a great job there. I was actually in the Albies World. We sell the munchies for pets there now,
nice.
and so I checked out a few of your tools and everything.
Nice.
And took me out of the podcast, but now that we have it better, we're going to cut into clips, and then that way, we can share with Albies World and say, hey, get these tools there. And
100%.
so I'll go and shoot some B-roll as well.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I dig them. They have an authorized dealer sticker on their door too.
Oh, I didn't even know
I was
that.
super stoked to put that up.
Oh,
it's just me. So like,
yeah.
I make them. I go out there. I push them. Like I'm just trying to get out there. And specifically, I picked out Albies Worlds and Urban Glass Shop because, in my opinion, I think they're some of the most like headier shops in San Diego, and that's exactly the space I want to be in.
Exactly, because there's so many, and you wanted to do well in a few shops to prove your concept and everything, and that people like your tools, and then you can go from there. But it's having a good partnership because some people they're just like, oh, does it sell really quick? Oh, within 2 weeks? No, you're good.
And that's kind of the thing I've been kind of grappling with as well. Is like, I think that this industry is so ripe for abuse on like a quick buck. All the Chinese stuff that's out there.
Oh, so much.
I don't want to call them out because I love them. I grew up with them, but the Black in Ocean Beach, I grew up with the Black. I mean,
I think it's closing.
They
I
are.
did see that.
They are.
That was just shocking to see.
Super shocking.
But,
Super shocking. But it used to be at one time like OB, like my dad owned a barbershop there. My uncle owned a barbershop. I grew up in OB, Tower 4. Shout out Tower 4. And it was like community, small community, the beach vibe, that whole thing. But over time things get commercialized, right?
Yep.
And so I like that Albies World and Urban Glass Shop. They know glass, they know the culture, and they're not just like flipping Chinese stuff just to make a quick buck.
Yeah.
And I dig that. I dig that a lot.
And it's cool when you see the owner in there a lot. So like that's where I see with Albies World. I haven't been to the urban one, but like when the owner's in there a lot, then it's just nice because it shows that he cares about his stuff and what he's pushing. And so
both those shops
are really good.
Both the shops actually. Urban Glass Shop, the guy that owns it is the employee. It's him all day, every day. And I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're all trying to grow and make a name and or at least just make enough for a living.
Yeah.
We don't all have to be big time, but as long as we can like enjoy what we do and do it. So I love that. You're experimenting more with a 3D printer is without giving away. Is there a tool you would like maybe can't do yet, but you have like in mind that you've like it's been a little dream project for you?
I don't have anything like top of mind. I was a knife maker for a long time. I still do them sometimes. But I think I'm going to start doing like some pry bar type stuff, like pocket pry bar, keychain things. And now with this fiber laser, like doing some really cool, I'm a graphic designer as well.
Yeah.
So like doing some like really cool designs on the pry bars and stuff like that.
That'd be incredible.
I'm kind of a jack of all trade. I just kind of like dabble in a bunch of little stuff. And I don't know, man. I like making shit.
Yeah. No, I love that. And switching from knives to the tools, was it harder to go with something smaller, or did you kind of like more being with the smaller tools?
So it wasn't harder to go with something smaller. I can say that it helped because, with the knife, like you're always concerned about like handle shape. That's a big part of it. It has to be comfortable in your hand, right? So like you figuring out like where to put your fingertips, finish, things like that. So that's kind of the thought that went into the tools was, each of the tools, it's a unique design. No one else does it. But it's got a finger dip in there, so it feels good in the hand.
Okay.
It has a flat back on it, so it rests on your palm nice. It's just like a lot of thought went into like, so I don't use a lathe because everything that comes off a lathe is round, right?
Okay.
You put a round dab tool on your table, and then your dab ends up in the carpet.
Yeah.
So like, it's all hand shaped. So they're all very square, even though they're very what's the word? I want to say ego. I don't remember the word, but even though they feel good and they're rounded corners, they don't roll
They're
off
not
the
gonna
table.
roll,
They
no.
just, I don't know, man.
That's
It's like a
very
good
important.
handle.
It means you put thought in as a consumer. So,
Right.
if you're going to use it, how would I utilize this, or what issues would I have with
Sure.
other tools? So,
Ergonomic.
ergonomic. Okay, there we go. Hey, comes to us. So, I love that. You're at the farmers market. I saw, or the sessions market. I saw you at the one last month. Are there any other events that you're going to be popping up at soon?
Right now, no. We were looking at Farmers Cup. We passed that up. We are gonna jump on the 710
Mhm.
when that one comes around.
Makes more sense.
I think so.
Just, yeah.
But Sessions right now is where it's at. Shout out Sessions. You guys are fucking awesome.
They're amazing. The staff's cool, and I love these markets because you get so many different people too that are able to set up and try to get the name out there.
Yeah, super accommodating, cool spot. The lounge upstairs is crazy chill.
Yeah.
Just the whole vibe is chill. It's not like over the top gaudy stoner.
Mhm.
It's, and then like a lot of the vendors here, like they're repeat vendors.
Yeah.
And so like each kind of build like a little camaraderie, you know,
Yeah,
with everybody.
network, community.
Sure. So yeah, sessions. Thank you for having us. We love you guys. Yeah. How about you, dude? You've been like cruising around,
Yeah.
popping up. It's awesome.
Trying to grow. So we did all of Arizona. Then we did up an event. We did an event at Off the Charts down the road, and then we were just up in LA for an event.
Nice.
It's trying to grow it and get the name out there. Still under 3,000 followers, but it's just being at more and more events, talking to more people, learning more about my equipment and how to improve it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we're gonna just stay around San Diego for a little bit, just because money's a little tight. So
Sure.
it's just gotta find the right avenue and
Sure.
path. But once that's done, it's planning and going, just hitting the road. And what I've also learned with this is I was go. So 365 days, it was like every day going to a new place, and I would never stack my my content. So it wasn't like I was pushing stuff a week later. It was every day I was shooting, editing,
Right.
posting, and so I think with coming back, we're resetting, and so I can build up like a portfolio and have more content. So I'm not rushing, and that way it's not rushed or bad. It's more on the editing and try and push out better content.
Right.
And what goes better with the algorithm. So like I know smoking on camera all the time, like they're not pushing my stuff as much, though. I'm gonna have to do a couple little tricks with Instagram and stuff, just grow it until I'm big like YOLO or one of these other guys where I can just talk to anybody and everybody. We pull this up and
Right.
I got a crew and we just set up and go.
Yeah.
That's the goal, is eventually have a team, because there's things that I know I'm not good at, and then there's things that I'm better at. So
Sure.
just finding the people to help complement it.
It's a big part of it, man. When we pull up, dude, like all our friends are like super supportive. All our homies show up, dude, and like it's just like one big session,
And that's what's nice. It's when you think you have a good idea or something, but when you see other people supporting it, and then when you see people that you don't know at all support it, and that's when it's really kind of cool. When somebody sees your tool, buys it, they're like, never heard of you, never seen your stuff, and it's just like, you just came because of my work.
Yeah. It's a special feeling,
right?
For sure.
So are there any, maybe 2 or 3, either glass makers, celebrities, brands that you would like to see your tools, like them use your tool in a video or something?
No.
Yeah.
No. I
Anybody
want it
and
to be
everybody.
like organic.
For the people.
Yeah. Find
Yeah.
it, use it. Like use it, pick it up, hold it in your hand, check it out. Like I take a lot of time and care to put in the craftsmanship. I think it speaks for itself. Although I'm a pretty big advocate for my shit.
Yeah, no, you gotta be.
But I just I want people to find it, and like I'll hook you up too. Like if there's good, quantity deals, like I'm kind of known for just like hooking people up and shit, because I want to get it out into the world.
Exactly.
I want people to use good tools.
Yeah.
We're trying to kind of coin this phrase, like your rig is heady, your tools should be too.
I like that. Yeah, I like it, especially with these people. I mean, they see some rigs are 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I mean, there's even, I saw one piece 200,000, which, sorry, that's ridiculous. But if you're going to spend the money on the piece, you might as well have a really good tool to go with it. So
I think so.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think so. I think we I price my stuff pretty fairly. In stores, it's $80. Online, $80. Here at the show, I'm doing 65, and I'm putting like several hours into these tools. It's all done like individually by hand. It's all either like custom, so like maybe one or two of that design. That's it. It does everything has a lifetime warranty. If it breaks, I'll figure it out. It's all custom, so if I can't, directly replace it, I'll give you some. I'll work with you to find some comparable that'll make you.
And like you were saying, each rig or tool is designed for the different types. So there's bangers, there's slurpers, there's other things like that. So the $5 or $2 tools at your dispenser so aren't going to be the ones meant or going to get you the perfect way of consuming your dab. So get the right tool. And like you said, I always say, and it's not to say it's cry, but when I was building this out, it was buy once, cry once. Of course, you spend well on what you want, like the quality you want, and then you don't have to replace it in a couple months, in a couple years, or anything like that. And especially somebody that's willing to back up, you only buy one time. You get your really good quality, and then you have somebody that's willing to back it up. Now, don't treat it like shit. Treat it amazing. It's a nice tool. So, but I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you.
And if you could just shout out one. Alvy's World in Pacific Beach, Urban Glass Smoke Shop, and where is that again?
Hillcrest.
Glass
is in Hillcrest.
Awesome. And then what's your website or Instagram as well?
Legacy Toolco, legacytoolco.com, Legacy Toolco on Instagram. I post stuff on there first, Instagram. If you scoop it up, it won't hit the website. And I also post when we're here in San Diego. Hit me up and let's talk some tools and shit.
Awesome. Yeah, so hit them up, get his tools, and then also be here next month at the Sessions Market, which is, I believe, the second Sunday of every month. But just follow their page and you'll see exactly where it is and you'll see him. So,
yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you for giving me another shot.
Thank you. Of course.
All right, we might have one or two more brands. I'm just gonna check. I believe that might be it, but hey, there we go. So we got a legacy tool. We had Battle, which is videography, photography with Bone Thugs and Harmony, and then he also is doing his own smoke-proof, waterproof bags or smell-proof bags. And then we had a few patients as well and talked about their story, and also the Betty's by Designs does the crochet nuts, which is pretty cool. So just check out. Yeah. All my stuff is really cool. There we go, so we can show it off. This is one of the rolling trays that he sells. So this is glow in the dark, legacy tool. You got your rolling kit, but then you got the little dip, and that way you can dump it, back in your jar, in your joint, whatever it is. So that's really cool. I do actually have some Revelry ones I like that, but a little bit thinner. So, like the thing is, sometimes moose it harder to dump off. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and then we have, of course, have the good food. So we have the pizza, banana pudding, like incredible munchies. This is their Sunday market that they do once a month. It's from 3 to 6 p.m. Tonight they're doing the movie night afterwards. And yeah, it's going to be just a good time. And I think that's going to be all the brands. I'll do one more check. But then one more quick shout out. Munchies for Pets. Humans, you aren't the only ones that get munchies. Get your dog munchies, where we got pizza, chicken wings, waffles, pretzels. The white stuff here is dried coconut. They're really healthy. They break up with a little saliva, so no matter big dog, small dog, they're not going to choke. Even if your dog's missing a few teeth, they can enjoy these treats. And then, of course, Revelry's smell-proof, waterproof bags. Hit me up. I can get you a code for online, or you can catch them at Sessions by the Bay. They do sell them here. And you can... Yes, there's a bunch of different shops that carry them, but if you get them here or online, you could probably get the best deal. So appreciate everybody. Let me do one more quick check, make sure there's no other brands to hop on, and then we're going to call it a night. Yep, that looks like it's going to be it. So again, I just want to shout out Legacy Tool. Of course, Sessions by the Bay, Munchies for Pets, Revelry bags, sourdough shop, plus Battle. So that was just really cool. Thank you for everybody that's hopped on and joined, and thank you for everybody that's just been a part of this.